I believe the benefits to dry farming, your product in the end is a true representation of the soil and the climate and the varietal that they come from.
So one of the great things about dry farming is you don't really have any weed pressure because you're mowing and hoe plowing and disking and cultivating, and the weeds just are taken care of. And in addition to that, all gophers and voles and moles, when we start working the vineyards, it's moving day and they're gone. A dry farm vine has a deep root system that goes down and gets away from a lot of the nematodes and phylloxera and pests up at the top. It makes these vineyards very long-lived. When we plant a dry farm vineyard, we expect 40 years out of it.
Our dry farmed stuff handles drought years a lot better than the irrigated vineyards, absolutely. They don't show a lot of water stress symptoms, so a lot of the canopies and shoot tips will start to shut down on the irrigated stuff, but the dry farm blocks are still pushing and growing strong.
During those heat waves, what I really saw in our dry farm vineyard is that they held up beautifully. We're able to access more of the soil moisture in the soil profile. So when you irrigate a vineyard, the roots stay in a ball in the first few feet of soil. And when you dry farm a vineyard, you're really driving those roots down. When you go through a heat wave, there's more moisture in the soil that your vine is able to access.
Well, the interesting thing about the vineyard being dry farmed for this many years is that it actually does better in the second year of a drought. It always was very confusing to me that you have a year that has no moisture and the vines are doing good. And then I'm thinking the third year, it's going to be a disaster. And they actually get better because I think the root systems are spending that energy to find moisture. When they can't get it up near the top, they go down to find it.
I would say we can go 2 years with really pretty minimal rainfall, even less than 10 inches, and have healthy vines.
I think the biggest benefits of dry farming are the fruit quality. The fruit just seems to make a really nice wine.
At the end of the day, it's about creating a beautiful glass of wine. And with dry farming, we're able to express the terroir. You hear that word a lot, but it really does express the soil that the vines are grown in.
I'm deeply committed to dry farming. I strongly believe in fruit quality, the positive impacts on fruit quality on one side, on the other side on climate resilience, especially here in California where we go through droughts, where we go through heat waves, where we go through climate extremes.
Another advantage to dry farming vineyards is reducing the amount of infrastructure that you need to manage your vineyards, and that is pumps to pump water, the well to begin with, the hoses that are running through your vineyards, all the time that you spend checking hoses and checking emitters and flushing systems. There's a simplicity to dry farming that I appreciate.
The benefits are really simple and really basic. You don't have to put water on. We don't have an irrigator for this block. We don't have anything that can break in there. We have a stake and a vine. Growing grapes can be really simple, and dry farming is something that really simplifies it.
The reasons I dry farm, it's just in my heart, it's the right thing to do environmentally.